Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year. So we're going to put his skills to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
He can throw it. Buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team. I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route. But it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Back to throw. It's Baker. Setting up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to pop the draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You've got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it up.
Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he just throws it away on 4th down. I wonder if he lost track of the downs there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Baker. He makes the grab. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Well, they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for the end zone. He bangs his way in for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randolph.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They get to him as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Russell. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll go back to work on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. There he goes. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Direct snap. He's in open space downfield.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Makes the catch. It's Porter. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air, it's Baker. Moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line, it's Jackson. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Williams. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Cuse. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown.
This looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll do it himself. That's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get to him. What a play there there to pick up the first down.
All right, let's get it.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To throw, it's Baker. Moves away as he feels pressure. Grab near the marker, it's Porter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Turning it on! Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Steps away to find some room. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He wants to throw it again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's in for a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Right on the money.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the income.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Orange. And the comeback is on.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up. Over Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Randolph. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buying some time. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Line getting set on 2nd down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. Lowers those pads. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Here we go. On top, here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll leave it with him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
grab near the marker. It's Johnson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Baker. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Porter.
And you created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big play.
Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker. It's Foster. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Got it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the 4th quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the catch. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Tries to get it on the ground. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like